RNG is removed from 2K26.
Hey,
yes, you heard that right. RNG will be removed from...
Now look, this got 149K. People have been commenting, asking me, Swan, did you see what Ronnie tweeted? RNG's removed. Hey man, it's a genjutsu, dog. Hey, 2K made Aqua posted that. Y'all be sure to subscribe if you want more NBA 2K26 updates without the throat hugs, okay? No throat hugging over here. Now, RNG is basically returning. I know a lot of y'all got too happy. I want y'all to see this real quick, man.
Higher difficulties are going to play with green or miss jump shot timing. Now, when we say higher difficulties, that includes most competitive multiplayer modes that many of you all play. So in those modes, you're not going to see earlier.
So what's that gonna be? Proving ground, stage, pro-am. It could be that. That means still what y'all hate will most likely still be in the game. They most likely gonna keep making whites. Y'all are so stuck on the visual, guys. It's ridiculous. In rec and in theater, and that's where all of you play. So this is a genjutsu.
Your late releases going in on those difficulties, which I think is a very welcome news. Many of
guys, green or miss, it's all visual, bro. 2K24 proved that. One of the easiest shooting 2Ks, it was green or miss, guys. Y'all need to talk more about the make percent. When they make green or miss 2Ks, all they do is open up the green window and make whites turn green. Feel me? And then if it's white and green, all they do is they make the green window smaller and then they have whites that go in. That would be green if it was green or miss. There's so much lag and latency within the game. They have to have RNG in the game. Not 25 degree. Every 2K has RNG. Every 2K has algorithms to help us make shots and all this and that because of how bad the servers are, how bad people are. This is known, but it's never been this bad. What they introduced in 2K23 with this goddamn pro play, all multiplayer games are over catering to casuals, guys. They started making skilled point guards miss way more. It was way easier to shoot on big builds. In other 2Ks, it's never been like this. 23 after, everything became way more scripted, okay? Way more RNG, way more, they're trying to make games be close. So when people try to say, oh, you're hating on RNG and all this stuff, guys, oh, it's in every 2K. Guys, there's different degrees on how much RNG and scripted gameplay was in the game. 2K20, I could just run around and I know my shot. I'm making all 7. Like literally there's so many videos and streams. I'm making every shot damn near. Like I really had full control with my purple shooting. Other two, that doesn't mean it was easier, but you had more control. It was more reality. And if you really sucked, you were missing. Now, if you really suck, they're making it easier for you to make that shot. You can damn near guess it, bro. And if you're really good, they're making you miss, bro. So look, I tweeted this tweet. Someone sent this to me in the Discord. So I figured I'd post it. It'd be hilarious. It's a true statement. Orange, let my jump shot be free. No one likes 25 shooting. Skilled players or bots, right? Overwhelming majority does not like how much scripted and RNG, whatever else they put in, the goddamn algorithm. They don't like it like that. Now, let's take a look at this. Now, this is...
Yeah, fuck RNG, let my jump shot be free. RNG, let my jump shot be free. Yeah, fuck RNG.
It's hilarious. Y'all hit that like button if you don't like the RNG and you want your jump shot to be free. If you want reality to actually happen instead of scripted gameplay. Now, apparently for posting this, I am pandering and I am virtue signaling. And apparently RNG helps me because I'm a bot. You know, I shot 60% plus in every 2K, 2K24, 70 through 75% from 3. Every other 2K, 60% plus. Doing circus shots every play, trolling, still 60% plus. Apparently I'm a bot and, you know, beat a lot of the greatest to ever touch the game. But this is for me. It benefits me. You know, it benefits bots like myself. But these guys will never debate live, man. They're scared. They want to do little tweet wars and video wars instead of just debate live. Any of y'all can debate me, bro. I decimate all of you. We not talking no roasting match, just pure facts. I literally destroy everyone effortlessly. So even though almost everyone wants RNG to be drastically reduced in the game, people are still saying stupid things to like defend this, to keep it in the game. Now look, this guy says, the crazy part is that all the greatest 2K games, whites used to go in a lot easier than greening a jump shot. Now guess what? That doesn't matter. If you think this matters, you don't know anything about 2K and you just hating on 2Ks you never played. The green window in those 2Ks were way smaller to hit. In newer 2Ks, the green window's bigger and the whites are smaller. But making shots in these 2Ks, 15, 16, 17, were much harder. You could not do all this circus, no takeover, no Hall of Fame badges. Well, besides 17. But it was a lot harder to shoot. If you played the game, you know they really started catering to the negative win percent casuals in 18, making the game stupid easy. 18, 19, easiest shooting 2Ks ever. No contest system. Shoot over those. Stupid easy. And he's saying nobody had a problem back then. They did. People been complaining about RNG forever. What are you talking about? What do people think it means when people say, that's 2K? They're saying RNG. The game made me miss. These games did not have more RNG than they did now. And I'm gonna give you a very simple concept to explain it. All multiplayer games are more casual than they were in the past. This is a fact, undebatable fact. So as time goes, all multiplayer games, 2K is becoming more RNG to favor the casual negative win percent bot. It's not getting more skill based. This is a fact, undebatable fact. That means they're implementing more RNG and all that. There was a time where there was way less RNG, more user control, and you had real control to dog and decimate your opponent to where they couldn't do nothing if you were God, right? In 15, I was such an issue that it would be damn near impossible to beat me. Now you can have strategies, archetypes to make the game way harder for me to win, but just me on the court, my teammates could be out of bounds, whatever, damn near out of bounds. I could really beat over like 90% of people with like no team. 16, you could really take over with user skill. Then, they started implementing the archetypes and it became more strategy and less skill and IQ based and more strategy and abusing cheese and tactics. And it became less skill based. So he's saying we had no dunk meter back then. That means contact dunk was RNG. Now look, contact dunk, even with the meter, is still RNG. Still RNG. Contact dunking back then was better than contact dunking now. What? So it doesn't make sense. It was just a better, more skill-based game. The positioning, all this and that. Everyone knows contact dunking then was better than now. You're just a new 2K player. Stop defending your era. The Snow Bunnies told me you're a narcissist. Now, I made this tweet. By the way, y'all follow my new Twitter, right? Follow my new Twitter. I will follow you back. Now, there's a lot of people saying that what everyone is complaining about isn't RNG. They're saying that it's some other type of system and basically just like scripted gameplay. But here we have Mike Wang himself saying that it is RNG. So there's RNG within the shooting. You see these two options. Keep pure green windows, no RNG. Go back to bigger green windows. Reintroduce RNG. So there is a random number generator. So people are saying it's not RNG. He's telling you that there's a random number generator. Now, everyone who plays 25 knows 2K25 is not like the last 20 years. Just because you can make whites now, it's not. This has never existed. The shooting in this game has never existed. It's never been this scripted. It's never been this catered to the bots. It's never been make two, miss the third. It's never been miss two, you're gonna make that third. Like, that was in the game, but it wasn't as powerful as it is now. It's way more powerful, bro. And it's ruining the gameplay. This is why no one likes it, because even those bots, they can tell when they gonna make a shot. And if they're up 10, the game is making you miss when they know they timed it right. Like, bro, people aren't stupid. People are gonna figure it out. Like, I know people is bots, like they're horrible. But bro, it's never been this bad. This is why everyone, all skill levels, they hate it. They think the shooting system's hard, when no, it's just trash. If you up 5 and you shoot a 3, say you're 0 for 0, since you're like up 5, or maybe you're up 8 or something like that, or maybe you're up 6, it's gonna be harder for you to make that jump shot. That's not cool, bro. And people feel that, and they're thinking that it's hard when there's an algorithm in the game, bro. I promise you, bro. It don't matter what like these modded controllers are posting and telling you. I promise you, bro. There is in the game that scripts the gameplay. They're trying to make games tighter, guys. All these multiplayer gaming companies, they believe this is the way to get more players on the game and to keep them there. and it's actually ruining multiplayer gaming. For like the real multiplayer gamers and all the story mode people, they might be staying on longer, but those aren't real gamers. I'm not even defending the upper echelon, the top 30%. The actual multiplayer gamers, they hate all these multiplayer games because they can feel how scripted it is. I play Marvel Rivals, bro. I promise you, I am God. I barely play the game. They're literally, I don't know how I'm in the same rank as people. Like it's making me win and lose. Like it's making me win and lose, no matter how dominant I am. I be going 41-6, barely winning, dogging people, annihilating. But my team's just that bad. How are we in the same rank though? It doesn't make no sense. How's my team like that bad when I have the most damage in the lobby, most final hits almost every single game I play. So it's like, I should be just going on crazy streaks. But since I'm not stacking, the game is like forcing me to lose, bro. That's nuts. All games are doing this, man. But yeah, y'all be sure to join my Discord if you want them NBA 2K26 leaks, and click on the video on the screen, man.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.